Yo, what's up guys? This video is gonna be a bit different. I just want to talk about the things that make me love Frieren so much. Specifically, I'll be talking about things Frieren does that feel like they shouldn't work, but somehow they do. So yeah, let's just get into it. First is the pacing. I genuinely think that Frieren pacing is perfect. If you think Frieren is slow and there is nothing happening, you are absolutely correct. But you're also absolutely wrong. See, the thing with Frieren is, even with the slowest episode, there is actually so much happening beyond the surface. It's just very subtle. It's what makes it feel like slow yet somehow fast at the same time. The plot itself, yes, it does move very slowly. But if you think about it, what is even the main plot of Frieren as a show? Goes to heaven? I think the main plot is for Frieren to understand human emotions better. So is it really nothing happening at all? I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it never feels slow for me at all, even though it is actually slow. But I think one of the reasons why it is like that is because of how the story is structured, which is gonna bring me to my second point, the storytelling. What I love most about the storytelling in Frieren is how it never gives you all the information up front, even for the smallest things ever. It always leaves room for interpretations, only to reveal the truth much later. This keeps us engaged and keep questioning things, and then later subvert our expectations and recontextualize everything. The pacing is deliberate. Like for example, the flower spell. The story behind this flower spell is an example of a masterpiece storytelling. We get introduced to this spell in episode 2 in season 1. After Frieren cleaning the Himmel statues, Frieren was like, I think some flowers would be good. But then she was like, no, it needs to be the specific flower called the blue moon weed. But she can't create it because she never seen it in person for the magic to work. She then spent months for looking for it. Then just before she found it, we learned that the blue moon weed is from Himmel's hometown, and Himmel promised to show it to Frieren someday, but that never happened. Very tragic. But then now we know how important this flower is to her. We're like, aw, that's so sweet. It's a tribute to Himmel. That alone is already a good story structure, but it doesn't just stop there. In episode 10, we learn that the flower spell is Flemme's favorite spell. It's what makes her fall in love with magic, and Frieren learned it from Flemme. And the climax is in episode 27, when Ziria called the spell is useless. But this useless spell is what brings the hero party together. See, when small Himmel was lost in the wood, Frieren showed him this field of flowers. And that's what makes him realize that magic can be beautiful, and he decided to recruit Frieren to become the mage of the party. This flower spell is unironically the Demon King killer. The full circle is just so amazing, man. And if you think it stopped there, oh boy, you're probably wrong. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't worry, this is just my head canon. But I think the flower spell is Ziria's favorite spell as well, and Flamme actually learned it from Ziria. Yes, I know Flamme said that she learned it from her parents, but I think that is just a misdirection, guys. Flamme sees Ziria as her parent is what she actually mean. I mean, look at her. We've seen her use that flower spell so many times. Call it useless all you want, but she lies as naturally as he breathes. That's my headcanon. Another example is the fake hero episode, the fake sword, episode 12 season 1. We saw Himmel holding the so-called hero sword, only for us to learn later on that the sword is fake. It's a replica. He never pulled the sword from the stone, subverting your expectations about the classic chosen one hero trope. Himmel's the goat, man. Next is the character. Frieren is really good at making me care for the character really fast. Hero of the South is another example of a masterpiece storytelling. Genau, Denken, who else? Stark introduction. I goddamn love Stark after just the first 1.5 episode of seeing him. How did Frieren do that? I have a whole nother video for that on my channel. Not gonna explain it fully here. Check that out if you guys are interested on that. Let's move on to the next one, which is the arc. Yes, I know, Frieren is good even without an arc. When there is no overarching plot, it's still very good. But I'd be lying if I don't crave for an actual arc. I love Aura arc, the Mage Exam arc, the Divine Revolte arc. I love all of them. In fact, I love Frieren the most when there is an arc. Speaking of an arc, oh boy, we are in for a treat. The Golden Land arc is coming, and I want to talk about it a little bit. Let's hype these things up. So Denken, my boy, is about to visit his wife's grave, but this goddamn demon, Mach of the Golden Land, is in the way, it seems like. The last and strongest of the Sages of Destruction. And Ziri gives in an order to check and maintain the barrier around the Golden Land. Now, why is he not just giving the order to kill him? There are 3 of them. Probably because they can. Or is it too dangerous? That's why they kept him in there. Now, the stake has been set. It's also worked because it's a side character. Because, you know, if it were the main party, there would be too much plot armor. But Denken, especially if you like and care so much for the side character like Denken. I mean, come on, an old Grams and a mage that throw hands, try to visit his wife and save his gold-turned homeland? It can't get more interesting than that. I know the show is called Frieren, we'll probably run to him, but I don't know, guys. Seems like Frieren got some PTSD every time Golden Land or 7 Sages of Destruction mention. She always thinks about Macht. Macht seems pretty strong. Why doesn't Frieren kill him? And she seemingly knows that Mach is there the whole time. But yeah, I can't wait for season 3. Also, there's so many more things that I love about this show, but I will not stop yapping though if I talk about it. The music is pretty much perfect, even calls the GOAT. Fight scenes are always well done. I don't think I can talk much about it, which it's just perfect. But anyway, I think that's it for the video, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you like the most about Frieren in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and maybe subscribe to this channel. I'm planning to do Witch Hat Atelier pretty soon, and maybe some ReZero. Very high for season 4. ReZero is my second favorite anime after all, after Frieren. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm sorry that it kinda get all over the place in the end, but I hope you guys will enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.